Today we are talking all about open houses. Hey there, it's Brennan Klaus. I'm your favorite Seattle area realtor. Today we're going to talk about the tried and true open house and what are the reasons that you do want to have an open house. Now I say that because there are many reasons that you may not want to have an open house, but that's not what this video is going to be about. Today we're going to focus on the positive aspects of having an open house and why you as a seller may want to have that happen for you. An open house can be a really great thing, and today we're going to go through 4 different reasons why you will want an open house on your home when it's listed on the market. So stay tuned for all 4. And before we get started, drop a comment below if you think open houses are a good thing, put a thumbs up, or if you think they're a bad thing, put a thumbs down. I'd love to know what you think before we dive in. Think you know everything about an open house, but stick around because I am going to tell you a lot more about the strategy around open house, more than just throwing some cookies on the counter and hoping that buyers like it. And hey, if you like this content and you find it helpful, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe and leave me a comment below. Have you ever attended an open house just for snacks? No judgment. I just want to know. Leave a comment below. Okay, reason number 1 that you may want an open house. You can catch all of those unagented buyers. Now, what do I mean by that? Not every single buyer in the marketplace is already working with an agent. Many of the buyers who start their search process will go out on their own and attend open houses before they link up with an agent to start working with them. And here's a fun fact, not every buyer starts with a real estate agent. Some people, they just hop on Zillow, they see the house they like, and bam, they're at your open house. So it's why open houses are crucial. Without one, those casual agent-free buyers may never see your home. And guess what? Those spontaneous buyers can often turn into serious offers. There are times that happens. If you've ever house hunted without an agent, let me know in the comments because you might be one of those people we're talking about. So reason number 1 to have an open house is to catch those buyers who are unagented. They don't have an agent yet, they haven't signed an agreement, but maybe your house is the perfect fit for them and could lead them down the path to potentially making an offer sooner than they thought they would or because they like your house more. Number 2, the second reason to have an open house is more foot traffic means more momentum for your listing. So real estate is really just a numbers game. The more feet through your door, the better chance that you will get an offer. And this is why we position homes the way we do on the market and try to get as many people through the door as possible. This also plays a big part in how you price your home. An open house gets your property seen by more people in one weekend than weeks potentially of private showings. And when potential buyers see other buyers walking through the property and whispering about how much they love the kitchen, boom, that's instant FOMO. So that's something you have to keep in mind, is that it does create that competitive environment, or it can if you have the right open house. Also, a pro tip that I've learned along the way, throwing in goodies and snacks can attract even more visitors. So when we throw open houses, sometimes we're even inviting the neighbors over just to get people through the door and start talking about the property. We want to have that buzz when people are coming in and want that excitement around the property. Tell me, what's the best thing you've ever walked away from an open house with? I'd love to know in the comments below what you've gotten at an open house that has been unforgettable. Reason number 3, okay, the all-important neighborhood buzz factor. We don't just invite a couple of potential buyers to our open houses, we invite the entire neighborhood. We often send out letters, we will tell neighbors about it before, we will invite them over for even a preview of the property before anyone else sees it. And I hear you asking, why might you do that? Because neighbors talk. And when they hear about your house and how great it looks, they might tell a friend, who tells a cousin, who ends up being the buyer for your home. We know that people who live in the neighborhood already are most likely going to be the type of person who knows someone else that wants to move into the neighborhood. That's why we want to create this grassroots neighborhood buzz about the property during the first weekend of open houses. Fancy marketing strategies are definitely important, but old-fashioned gossip and word of mouth can be your best friends when you're trying to get people into your home and get it sold. Okay, you've made it to number 4. Last but not least, create that built-in buyer competition. Open houses can create a subtle sense of competition, and you don't have to do anything extra to generate it. When people see others checking out the same property, it creates this unspoken sense of urgency, and no one wants to miss out on a good thing, right? That's how you can get multiple offers. Getting all of those people through the door, like we talked about before, creates a sense of competition because they see other people looking at your house. Now, during private showings, while the buyer has some privacy and some time to look at the home, that is great, but it doesn't create that sense of competition because that agent showing the buyer may not know how many other people have been through the home. So during an open house, you can see that other people are interested in the home and that it may be a hot commodity that buyer wants to take advantage of. So if you're selling soon, don't skip the open house. It's more important than just a casual meet and greet. They're a powerful tool that can get your home sold faster and for the best price possible. If you're planning to sell and want to make the most of your open house, you need an experienced realtor who knows how to create that buzz, attract serious buyers, and turn foot traffic into offers for your home. That's where we come in. I know how to host killer open houses that get results. If you're curious about how I can help you with a sale, be sure to reach out today. If you're not selling in the Seattle area, we also know agents all across the country, and we'd love to introduce you to make sure that you have the right support to get that open house of your dreams. And don't forget, like, subscribe, drop a comment. We'd love to know your thoughts about this video and what's the most memorable open house you've been to. Let us know in those comments below. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully now you know the 4 positive main reasons to host an open house on your listing today.